My name is Sharika Forrestal. I'm 29 years old. I'm a single parent. I live here in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm from Kissimmee, Florida. I recently moved from Orlando, Florida to come back to Tallahassee to co-parent.
Within a month of receiving the file from the Legal Aid Foundation, I met with Sharika Florestial, and we discussed her file and her case, and it was very pleasant. She discussed the situation with her child and how the father had custody, though there was a current final order in the case that allowed her to have permanent custody of the child. And so we discussed how it came to be that she wasn't in possession of the child and what, if anything, we can do.
It wasn't that long. I was here for I want to say 2 or 3 months from Orlando, from the move, transitioning my job and getting a place, before she was like, I found somebody who would take your case, and I was screaming on the phone. I was like, oh my God, I love you. And then I met with Miss Tabitha, and she was so nice, and she was willing to travel because the case isn't in Leon County, it's in Taylor County. But for her to be able, she has a job, and for her to be able, I don't want to cry, for her to be able to travel with me was amazing.
You know, there was a lot of turmoil in her and the father's past relationship, and I knew that there was a hearing coming up to discuss with the judge. It was kind of a case status conference, and to discuss why the child was in the father's custody and how we could resolve the matter amicably and everyone, you know, go away happy. Prior to the hearing, I did encourage the client to possibly have a mediation and meet with the father so we could come to some agreement together, rather than going in front of a judge and having the judge make the decision where, you know, not necessarily everyone's happy.
I can say she's very fair. She introduced me to ideas that I didn't even want. You know, I can remember one part of the case, she was like, well, let's try to meet with him. And I was like, no, you know, he's not reasonable, he's not gonna wanna do it. And she said, trust me, let me try to meet with him, and then we'll go from there.
We are charged with advocating zealously for our paid clients. You know, we also have the benefit and privilege of being able to go to school and learn the law and actually become barred in the state of Florida. This privilege many people don't have, and I think it's important that we do help those who have no voice. I went back on the Legal Aid Foundation's website to see if there are any resources for attorneys like myself who don't necessarily practice family law in their daily lives, to see if there were any resources from maybe some local seasoned practitioners that could offer family law legal advice to us who are, you know, working on our first pro bono case. The Thunderdome program is a year-long program that offers CLEs, continuing legal education credits, 2 hours every month. It's a 2-hour class at Florida State University, their College of Law, and every month we have a speaker come in, or 2 speakers, who is usually a judge or a local attorney, really, who's looking to give back to the community, but might not be able to do that in a monetary sense, but would like to actually offer their legal services. I would definitely encourage them to work with, you know, if they don't have any family law experience, maybe apply and get into the Thunderdome program so they are enabled with the ability to learn about family law and actually have a Legal Aid Foundation case. And if they are familiar with family law and feel that they're educated enough in that to be able to adequately advocate for an indigent family law client, I would definitely encourage them to seek out one through the Legal Aid Foundation.
I feel like the foundation as a whole, it gives people like me hope.
Even though we resolved Miss Florestial's first case regarding custody and child support, she's interested in having a case with relocation so she could move back to be with her family in Orlando. And the result of her first case has really encouraged me to take on her second case.